my world of food. Today we've come to Covent Garden, which is one of the real nice areas of London. A lot of tourists come here, lots of shops, lots of entertainment, places to eat. So let's have a stroll around, see what's happening, and hope you enjoy.
They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back, yeah. Frozen, neck is frozen. Catch me rolling, I'm the chosen. Snow is falling, Elfie's calling. Check my list twice, most of y'all done. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season, sleigh bells ringing.
Now, so what we'll do is we'll just have a little walk around, see what's happening. We're not going in any particular way, so lots to see in Covent Garden and lots of side roads. You have, a nice variety of shops here. So we have Regal House, Tiffany & Co. And then this takes us down to the piazza at Covent Garden. So let's see what's happening. Covent Garden has always lots of people, lots of tourists at any time of year, so even in a freezing cold day like today, there is. And this is interesting. Pub is called the Nag's Head, mulled wine and cider, brewers since 1827, so been here a long time. And we have the White Lion. Now on the left we have Floozy, which is stuffed cookies. Now this interesting little shop, they do mulled wine, hot roasted chestnuts, got nice cups of strawberries there, do cashews, almonds, all roasted there, all roasted in front of you, peanuts and cashews again. And then you have like the high-end stores like Michael Kors. I don't know what Mac Covent Garden is. Interesting. Nice little entrance there to Rituals. And this seems to have a lot more of the Christmassy feel to it than Oxford Street did. Nice little Christmas tree there. And there they test your DNA and tell you who your mum and dad was, as if you didn't know. And we have the Swatch shop. And now we have the Covent Garden Market. So let's get down and see what's happening there. It's very interesting. We've got a little stall here. And we've got Lego characters in a Christmas scene. So as their Santa's elves. Have a little promotion for Frozen, the West End musical. And I believe there's fresh snow fired down every hour on the hour. So we'll try and get back here for the hour so that we can see. I'll get covered in snow. That's if it doesn't come naturally in the meantime. Now in Covent Garden you have a lot of upmarket shops, so you have Chanel, Olivia Burton, and that's the Chanel School of Makeup in there. Now, this looks to be Santaland. Spot Santa and his helpers. So this looks to be promoted by Lego, and so there's all the little characters made of Lego, all the Santas, and it must be a good place to work because everyone's very happy. So welcome to the Carousel of Creativity. Step inside and see how children reimagine the world for amazing creative scenes as they build and unbuild and rebuild again with Lego bricks. Now we have a little Lego merry-go-round. All little characters from Lego all going round quite slowly. Something for everyone. and children of all ages. There's a little flying car with, I presume, Father Christmas on top, not sure. Situated in Covent Garden is the Royal Opera House, and there is the entrance. Welcome to the Royal Opera House. We do ballet, dance, opera, daytime events, have a shop and a cafe and a terrace bar. And then more high-end shops, fine jewellery, bespoke opticians, and a nice piazza. We have little outdoor eating and inside eating. This is a sushi bar. Even though they got blankets on the chairs, they don't seem to be able to attract anyone to sit outside. Now this seems to be a new thing which is creeping up. As we saw at the South Bank, they have these little igloos where you can sit down and have your meal served to you. This one looks a bit smaller because, well, we got 2, 4, 6 sit-ins, where the ones on the South Bank you could get 10 in the igloo, so they were a little bit bigger. But this is actually a better setting. It's really nice, it's atmospheric. They got a nice Christmas display, got a lovely setting, Ramsbury. I think that's the name of it, Ramsbury, and that looks very nice. Got a little ram there, Ramsbury Forest Domes, and yeah, very nice place to eat. The ultimate Christmas dine-in experience, and they've really set a nice Christmassy feeling to it with the little Christmas trees, and they've really decorated it well. It looks really nice, and that definitely gets you into the Christmas mood. Now, here we have a little walk through with lights. This takes you into the main one. I hope it picks up. This goes into the main Covent Garden area now. Let's have a little walk down to see what we can see. Now, so this was erected by John, the Duke of Bedford, in 1830. Now, Covent Garden used to be a flower and fruit and vegetable market, where now it's become, you know, shops, stores, and really a major tourist attraction in London now. Now, the ice cream shop still seems to be having customers. Now, we have Penhaligon's, which is a upmarket scent. I believe that's where the royals, they use the scents from Penhaligon's. That's a very attractive, been established since 1870. Now, you have some Belgian chocolates. That's very nice. They have homemade chocolates there. Again, nicely wrapped. And a nice selection. There's a little Christmas advent calendar made of chocolate. And a small St. Nicholas, very traditional, with the Big Ben and the great clock, which is actually covered if you go to the real thing. Really got into the Christmas spirit in this place. So this one looks to be, it does quite a lot. It does crepes, hot chocolate, ice cream. Probably not so much ice cream today, but yeah, lovely selection. Very nice and very clean. There we have now the Hotel Chocolat, so you can get your hot chocolate, choc shakes, coffee, and ice cream of the gods. And again, very, you know, all very nice shops, not like on the normal high street. You know, these are all individual shops selling individual projects. A season of colour, so again, like a perfumery. And then we have Whityard, which is selling coffees from different places. And this looks very nice. Got the Christmas baubles hanging from the ceiling. They've really pushed the boat out. a nice mistletoe design, and it's called the Apple Market. So let's just see what we got in here. So there's a little store selling snacks and different food. You can get coffee, drinks, and then you can sit outside. So now this is the Apple Market, and it's doing handmade art and design. So all individual, you know, it's all about individuality. It's not the stuff that you just buy in the ordinary high street shop. Lots of things different, you know, lovely jewellery, you know, probably created and made, handmade, lovely colours, really sets it off. Now again we have more jewellery on the other side, some nice pendants, and seems to be more jewellery and more jewellery today. Again, great selection. This is something different. So you have different designs, infinity, waves, notes, and it's all individual. Thank you. And some more little jewellery now again. So sorry if I keep saying it. More jewellery. I'll keep quiet and just show you, I think, because it's all nicely designed and lovely presents for Christmas for people. Now there's a little different, there's individual little t-shirts, and there's glassware there, and some very little floristy designs, and there's bracelets then on the left. And now we got some hats and velvet scarves. Now we have food, so buns and buns. So you got the, looks like corn-fed chickens in the rotisserie going around. Very nice chocolate. Yes. And then clay oven pizzas, buns, a grill, seafood. You can get lobster, salads and small plates. And it's all cooked nice in front of you so you can see what's cooking. So, you know, it's also a good sign when the food's prepared in front of you. You can always see what you're getting, you know it's fresh, and it usually keeps the standard up because, you know, if you're not happy with what you're seeing, you're not going to eat. Now we come to the North Hall, which is just directly opposite the little domes. So there's a few little stores here now. So here's little, I suppose, wall settings you can put on the wall or hang up. The Clash, one of the best bands has ever been. Little different things. Yeah, nice little lights and some little bracelets, beads, everything. Now, here's beeswax candles. Very individual. Very different and very unique, and it keeps the little bees in business, so they're happy, everyone's happy. Now, so we have I don't know what we have here. It must be selling tickets for something, I don't know what, but it's information in fact. Right, so when I get lost I can go there and see what they've got. Now little stalls selling, if you remember the Pez, the little Pez things, I don't know where they were popular in the 70s and the 80s and must be making a comeback. Every kid used to have them at one time and then you used to cry when your little Pez sweets used to run out and all you had was the empty dispenser. But it looks like they're coming back again. Now, so we have a nice little shop selling, I don't know what these are, recycled, I suppose soaps, yeah, soaps, all artistically designed and scents, which is good. Then it's like a touristy store, and then selling scarves and hats, great selection. Thermal hats, they'd be definitely very popular today. And then some really nice, unique jewellery on the other side, and very attractively priced. And yeah, it's quite unique. You won't find that in the high street, so very good. Now, so let's walk down here and see what we've got down here. And we have the Jubilee Hall. So let's see what's going on down here. Lots of things to see in this area. So to the left we've got the London Film Museum. To the right we've got the London Transport Museum. And then you have the museum, which has got a cafe, shop, and they probably hold events. Probably do things for school kids as well. So you have the museum entrance there. And I believe it's things like, you know, old buses and transport that used to be in London. And now discontinued while we've gone for more modern trains and buses. So we walk down here now, and we have German hot dogs. So it makes a change because Polish hot dogs seem to be the big thing at the moment. So the German ones make a change for people. Now there's a guy keeping going. Hello, thank you. And now we have a little market in here. So let's go. Now they do caricatures of you. £12. So if you pose there, and they can paint them. And so now we have more scarves. You know, considering how touristy it is, the prices aren't bad at all. They really represent with the local high streets. And there's a bit of a mix with jewellery, clothing and everything. Then you have more little things for children. And there's shops selling shoes. I think there's shoes with designs on them. And then if you're into the old-fashioned games, you can get the old-fashioned games here. Then if you want souvenirs, you've got key rings here. You can get, so if you're travelling and you're on holiday in London, you can bring your friends back a little souvenir of London to put their keys on. And then we have a little cafe selling lots of different things, hot drinks. They even do omelettes, chips and everything like that, so it's good. Now, this shop I think just concentrates on souvenirs for people on holiday, or maybe you're just really pleased that you live in London, so you want a little souvenir of London yourself. Now, so what have we got here? On the left then, we have, again, nice little lit up statues of London and little animals. Lovely little wooden carved horse there, and more clay horses. Then we have some lovely designs here with this man. Very nice. So it's very nice if you want something unique or different for a Christmas present. It's a good place to come. And now this is natural soaps. And so you've got all different things in different designs. Little Merry Christmas and little candles and everything like that. So very good. Now some more ideal Christmas gifts. So now these are unusual. These are little handmade pens and all different little animals, and you have ducks, giraffes, you name it, you've got it there. Little cat zebras. Yeah, really unusual. And they make a very unique present for someone on Christmas Day. Yeah, some more nice jewellery here, unique jewellery, all different designs, some lovely leaves there and over there. And so you've got on the necklace, and then you've got some bracelets with the leaves, which is very topical for winter at the moment. Now, you've got some posters on the left and some lit up visuals there. Nice. And then you have wooden clocks, different things there. And now you have some records and some clocks with different things. Amy Winehouse, Fleetwood Mac, and they're like done in the old record style, if the young kids remember what they are. Got Roy Orbison, and it's unusual. This goes back to when Covent Garden used to be a fruit and vegetable market, so it just reminder of the days gone by when it used to do fruit and everything like that. This is one of London's quite famous restaurant, the Ivy. So, as cold as it is, they can still get people to sit outside, where a lot of the other restaurants haven't got that luxury of being able to do that. And so now we'll pop down and see the famous Christmas tree. Now apparently this is the largest Christmas tree in Great Britain, so let's see what it looks up close. Now we have the South Hall and Lower Courtyard, so we'll pop back there after we visited the Christmas tree. And then you've got St Paul's Church, which is the Actors' Church. Oh, and let's get down, the snow is coming, so let's not miss out on part of this. So, we have the... I think this is done to advertise the Frozen, the musical, so let's get down and see the last of the snow before, well, it's definitely not going to melt today, that's for sure. And people covered with snow in their hair, which you probably don't want. Everywhere's really nicely lit up, capturing the real design of the area. It's really nice around here. And then that's the famous Christmas tree. Lovely decorated, and it was nice when the snow was coming down, but we just missed it. Need to get here a bit earlier next time. And then we have St Paul's Church. St Paul's Church is known as the Actors' Church, so let's have a little quick walk through the courtyard. Just head down this way here. So we got a little advert for Frozen, the musical, and then we've got the Palm Court, lunch and theatre menu, 2 course $15.95, 3 course $18.95. And that looks very popular, and it's lovely decorated. But again, not so many people wanting to sit outside. Then we have the French shop, a little tea room. The colours very nice and decorative in the outside, and they do teas and who's in that. And then we have men's clothes. Now Joe Malone on the other side, and Ralph Lauren. So it's all, you know, high-end stalls in this part of the world. Clothes shops. Now here's a burger, ribs, steaks and shakes, Maxwell's. So again with the Christmas theme, really nicely decorated outside, nice lighting. And so they do an all-day menu, and you can get burgers, starters, chicken wings $12.95 for large ones, prawns $7.95 if you want the main, grilled chicken $14.95, baby back ribs $18.95. Now this looks very nice here. You got a little Christmassy scene, Father Christmas, penguins, reindeers, everything. And that's lovely decorated. Again, that's really unique and a lovely picture opportunity. Kids would love to have their picture taken with that. And then you have a little soldier outside standing guard. Don't know how to keep people out, how to keep people in. One or the other. Again, you've got a nursery there which sells cakes and anything like that. I don't know if they sell plants as well. No, I don't think they do. And just a really nice area, and you know, lovely buzz. So you've got restaurants in there, the courtyard restaurants, and so a selection of different restaurants in there with a highly decorative area. But we're going to plough on because we've seen quite a lot of this place. So now we've got trees, but I think these are natural trees. And then if you're on a budget, you've got Tesco's. Now we're in Strand. We've come away from Covent Garden, and Strand is, you know, very famous for theatres. You got a bit of Christmas lighting up there, and again, like everything else, lots of places to eat. You got a big Pizza Hut there, and a lot of that would be A, for the tourists, and I think B, for the theatres. So as you know, people come here, have something to eat, and then just before they go in the theatre, and they're all full up for the evening. And so as you can see, lots of different variety of stuff. So we've got Covent Garden up there, then Pattaya, so you got Thai street food over there, Bella Italia, and all different places. So theatre there with 6 on, and you got Back to the Future, the Adelphi. And then you got the Port House there as well. And you've got the Savoy will be coming up soon as well, which is one of the most famous hotels in London. So we have an old traditional pub, the Coal Hole, which sells fish and chips and pies. And established, Nicholson's, established in 1873. And very nice from the outside. Then we have, going back to Covent Garden, Wasabi Sushi over on the far side, Boleri, which just opens at night. Then we've got Pretty Women, the musical. And then the Savoy Tailors Guild, not Sailors Guild, sorry, which is closed down, unfortunately. And there's the famous Savoy Hotel there. Very nice. That's nice. They've got a little cat on the outside there. And then we've got Simpsons in the Strand, again, very famous shop. And the Strand Palace Hotel on the left. And now let's see, we've got a big pig here on the outside. So we have Casa Manalo from Field to there. And they do like Spanish or Sicilian, Spanish starters. And there's Simpsons in the Strand, but it's closed for now. So you can get a crab starter for £20, Aberdeen Angus beef steak tartar for £16, 30-day roast rib of Scottish beef, £42, a Welsh lamb cutlet for £31. So doesn't look like that opens till the evening there. And then if you want a handmade hat, you can have one made here. And then you've got the cashmere. Again, this is one of the, you know, nicer, if you can call it nicer, parts of London with more high-end shops. have Ole and Steam, which does a nice selection of pastries. Very enticing. Would be nice. Fresh out of the oven. So a full rye, £2.65, half a rye, £2.65, full loaf, £5.10. Again, this is one of the things from London. So you have Duke's dining room then. So lots of places to eat here, and this is Wellington Street. So this leads back up to Covent Garden, and then you've got the Lyceum there with the Lion King on the left. And so again, very much in this area, very much theatre land. So lots of places to eat, lots of places to see the theatre, lots of entertainment. And then just down there we have Waterloo, and we're back to River Thames. So as you can see, it's all in quite a small area. Now we have a cafe bar there, Soho Coffee over there. The bus is trying to knock people out of the way. So then let's see what we have down this road here. So again, we've got Mamma Mia and more hotels on the left. We have Mamma Mia appearing here. So is it me again? And then we have Frozen there, the play that goes wrong. So lots of theatres, and Franco Manca, sourdough place there, and then Luciano on the other side. It's a very busy part of the world, so I'll probably try not to get knocked down as I try and cross the road here. I'll try my best. Let's make a run pretty quick. Now, so big queue to get in the Waldorf Hotel. I don't know what's on it. They're giving free food out. Don't know, but let's see. Oh, everyone's very impatient around here. Everyone seems to be in a big queue, beeping their horns, trying to get people out of the way. And so, very big queue now, or a crowd of people. And I don't know, is this for the hotel or is this for a show further up the road now? So now you've got a famous hotel, the Waldorf Hotel, which is owned by the Hilton Group. So, and go in. And homage. To be more. People, the bar and grounds, good Jeff Godfrey's. No, I think this is actually for a show. I don't think this is to go in and have a meal or book a place in the hotel. So we're at the Aldrich Theatre, and yeah, people must be queuing up for a matinee performance now. Got the little cafe just beside it, and then Powerful Tale of Tina Turner, who's simply the best. Obviously a lot of people think she is the best because there's queues of people to get in, so it's a good sign for any hotel. Either that or the seats are really cheap in this place. So we got performances, and on a Thursday we have a 2:30 and a 7:30. And then
Welcome to and this performance of Tina, the Tina Turner musical.
The Tina Turner musical. So, yes, so Tina Turner is still a big draw. And now we have the menu, so you can get oysters at $3.95 each, cauliflower soup $8.75. You want a roast root vegetable goulash for $17.75. Lamb's kidneys for $19.50, or spatchcock chicken for $21. So the restaurant and counter. You know, just to walk around London and not have a clue where you're going. You know, there's just so much to see and so much to do. Now, I don't know what that is over there, but it looks quite nice. So it's something house, not know what one it is. Okay. And then we have King's Way. And now we come to Coutts. Now Coutts, I believe, is the Royal Bank. It's where the Queen has her account. And I think it's something like you have to have so many million, they won't let you hold an account. So I haven't quite got an account there yet. Probably not likely to in the near future either. Now we got Charing Cross Underground Station. That's nice. They've put up some nice Christmas trees and keeping it very seasonal. And a little walk day made by the station. Nice little view, and again more little lit up baubles which look lovely at night. And so now we're heading into Trafalgar Square. We were there when we done the little riverboat cruise and then done the tour of Chinatown, but now I see they've put up a Christmas market, so I don't think the tree goes up for about another week or so, but let's have a look what is in the Christmas market and see is there anything interesting. So I'll come back when we've crossed the road. So now we have a nice little store selling all wood carvings and wood effects. It's very interesting little things for little presents for Christmas and very unusual. And everything's made of wood, and so everything's very interesting there. So there you got little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeers, little owls. And there you got some mooses and little piggy banks, little squirrels, hedgehogs, and some nice lighting, and then little piggies, and again some little carved owls and that. Then you have Feel Me, simply add water to the magic powder and watch it erupt in snow. Yeah. So that's something for the kids for Christmas. They'd really enjoy it. So this is the place at Trafalgar Square. If you want something different for the kids, enjoy it. Thank you. Now we have a little, that's more just a traditional souvenir shop, which as it's in Trafalgar Square you can understand that. And we have little chocolate cakes, a great selection of cakes, blueberries, milk coconuts, white coconut, Ferrero Rocher, white chocolate. So a great selection of everything there. Then some attractive jewellery. So again, this looks a little bit more pricey than you'd find in Covent Garden, but a nice selection of everything. And again, if you're looking for little Christmas presents, gifts, good selection there. Now, we have moonshine, so making little snaps and little tasters, O'Donnell's moonshine. We've got all different little things. And there's some little rugs, and again some little decorations. And there's some funny little hats, and again all different variety of things, little presents, and some ponchos which usually come from warmer climates than this. Now these are very unusual. You've got some nice decorations, and as they spin they reflect the colours, and again, really eye-catching. Would make great presents there for people, and or just to hang them up in your own house. They'd be lovely to. Now we have a Father Christmas eating what looks like a ham sandwich. So I presume there's food. Yes, and got a lovely little hut there selling food with burgers, fries and hot dogs. Favourites with the sausages cooking over the barbecue charcoals. Probably a bit more selection in this one. This is a German one rather than the Polish one, so they have quite a selection of sausages and all nice and freshly cooked. And now we have some nice lighting. Lovely little lights, very different. Small one £15, medium 20, and a large one 35. And very effective in the house and very unusual to have. And there's nice. There's like little cups and mugs, and they're lit up with the light inside, and that reflects. It's very nice. And then another one of our wooden carve, which is at the other end.
In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be
Now we're back with a bit of sound after the music. So it's got lovely Christmas decorations to put on your trees. Very colourful, be very nice on your Christmas tree. Then we've got these light shades again. And this is pretty much what was on the other side. Then we got a little bit of food, and smells very nice. Mr. Churros, Spanish churros, with cinnamon, sugar, and icing sugar. And then we have some. We have here some jams, different jams from everything.
Chinese, we're a great little company, priding ourselves on the highest of quality, as well as offering unique, innovative flavours which you can't find elsewhere, as well as sustainably sourcing ingredients, going with the times and trying to save the planet bit by bit. Our all-time greatest seller happens to be the spicy tomato and caramelised onion chutney, which we have sold out of, as you could imagine, being the best seller. It's a phenomenally quick selling flavour. But to give you an idea of our fantastic innovation, we like to come up with flavours such as the Bloody Mary chutney, which happens to be the all-time greatest sandwich filler. Of the meat pairings, ham and pork, they're probably the best ones to go with it, but there are so many things we haven't done with these yet, which everyone can try and champion for us. My personal favourite, I'm a real big spice fan, and I love my garlic, so you want to look no further than the hot garlic. Mixed with mayonnaise for just about the greatest garlic aioli for everything from pizzas, chips, chicken wings, but it will sit on the barbecue table just as well as the curry table, either in the cooking mixture itself or as a lovely dip, either on its own or mixed with yogurt sauce. Again, any sandwich, any cheese toasty, the sweetness combines against a lovely strong cheddar, a nice mild brie. It really works with cheese rather than against it, and in fact the little chunky bits of garlic you get in there start re-caramelising and go a little bit crunchy if you spread it on the top layer of the bread within the cheese toasting. A stapleton for any sweet lover has to be the passion fruit curd. Our best selling of the curd ranges, not too sweet, tangy in flavour, and richly versatile. Something to go on any crumpet. No croissant has ever been the same without it. Or simply, if you're feeling a little bit like you want to perhaps sit down, mix it with yogurt sauce and loads of fresh fruits. Raspberries, blueberries, strawberries. If you're a traditionalist looking for a good bit of tang in the morning, you must try the marmalade. There should only ever be 3 ingredients in a marmalade, and we certainly achieve that. A bit of sugar, water, and of course Seville oranges from, you guessed it, Seville. Oh yes. None of that sweet marmalade stuff. You want the
real McCoy.
The tang to get you up and going in the morning.
And where are you based?
We are based down the southwest of Dorset. There's a little town called Bridport where our offices are based, and we have a small unit in the middle of Somerset, a very small town called Marton. We sustainably source a vast majority of our ingredients from various farms and suppliers across the local area, Dorset, a few in Somerset, and a couple in Devon as well. We have won the most great taste awards of all chutney and jam manufacturers, which solidifies the quality and pride that we take in the flavours. Have the innovative ones as well as acing the classics. The real ale pickle, wherever she be, is the only chutney, for me personally, you need on your cheese board. Certainly the Christmas dinner cheese board, but the caramelised onion marmalade would certainly not go amiss as well. Just down here next to, again, another classic, the cheese board chutney. These two real classics there. We do a brilliant piccoli, of course. In fact, we've got about between 50 and 60 different flavours on the range, something to accompany to everybody, all of which you can find on our website. However, the markets, which always appreciate everyone's support, we generally just bring our top 10 to 20 best-selling flavours. I've whipped down the best 12 or 13 and brought them with me, as well as my heart and my passion.
You definitely have brought your passion, that's for sure.
Well, thanks ever so much.
Yes,
so
indeed, thank you.
There's a little taste of the cherry tree.
Thank you very much.
We implore everyone to get down to a Christmas market near you. We will probably be there. Off the top of my head, we're at the Winter Wonderland, Trafalgar Square, Bournemouth, Nottingham, Manchester, Exeter, and a few others, Oxford. So come on down, have a taste, but above all, have an experience with us here at the Cherry Tree. We'd love to see you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And now we have a selection of jewellery, again different jewellery, and now I'll have to be a bit careful because the last time I passed here, it's a little food court, but they keep playing music, and music is like garlic to Dracula. You have to get away pretty quickly when you hear the music, so I'll keep going and try and pass it as quick as I can. But it's actually quite a nice little thing because you can get your little food and your drink. There's little huts there to get your food, Belgian chocolate. But I'll have to keep going because the music is on and it's unclean. Now I've got a nice selection of hats and gloves, everything for the cold. Some hats, and then a little alpaca. I think this reminds me of Harold Balder when he had Jeff, which he carried around in Peru for a while. A nice selection. These handmade?
Not all of them. Some of them are handmade.
Yeah, thank you. And Peruvian is Peruvian?
Peru, yeah.
Peru, yeah.
Peru.
Ah, thank you.
You can get some of them.
Yeah, and that's the effect that Harold Balder has. Now they start bringing Jeff over to England. Now these are very nice. You've got a nice collection of all different coloured, brightly coloured plates. Very attractive on the table. And all different sizes for everything. You can use them for anything. And larger plates at the back, and they're very nice to have. And then we got back to more on the jewellery side again. And these are nice with the little lit up and spinning round. They'd be look lovely for Christmas on your table, just to give as a present. And there's some Christmassy, which is associated as an LED inside, which then lights up. And in the last of the stalls in Trafalgar Square is handmade chocolate gifts. So they have a good selection of all different chocolate there, and I made the traditional Christmas scenes with Christmas trees, little chocolate pizza company, it's unusual. And we have a 10-inch Christmas chocolate pizza that you can for £18.50. Belgian chocolate Christmas trees for £12, and Belgian lollies for £4. So if you like chocolate, this is the place to come to. And to complete our little day trip for the day, we are heading back to Leicester Square. And we were here a few weeks ago. Got the lights up now, still cold. This is the little Italian place we came through, and you got little Chinese on the other side, and nicely decorated. And so what we're going to do is we'll pop in now to the Leicester Square and see. I suppose there's a market here, so see what's going on in the market. We have the Ristorante Roma, and here is a young man there, and he's advertising the restaurant well. Thank you. Oh, you can't see because it's there. You were in the centre there. Huh?
But you can show me the video.
I can't because it's filming now. Yes,
right.
But thanks a lot. Yeah.
Ciao, bello.
Yes, you know, you're welcome. You'll be in it if you look up My World of Food in about 2 days. Just look up Leicester Square, and you'll see yourself. All right? Yeah, you're happy.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans of what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you, 'cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk, and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah? I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah? I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. Frozen, neck is frozen, catch me rolling, I'm the chosen. Snow is falling, Elfie's calling. Check my list twice, most of y'all done. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They say, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah? I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen. Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. No, I can't forget about the one with the red nose. When I fly high, my sleigh still stay 10 toes. Bring the beat, bring the cheese, put the lights up. 'Tis the season. Need no Grinch types, no Ebenezer. Don't believe this. Y'all need Jesus. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing. Favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing. Favorite season. They said, "Say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah." I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, "Say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah." I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, "Say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah." I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, "Say Nick, what you got up in that bag." I got racks in my sack or in my bag. Merry Christmas, everybody.
This is Lego World in Leicester Square. They got a nice Christmas tree design going on, and I presume you can get the presents for the children. Got a Big Ben again, and a post box. I don't think that's made of Lego, but there is little designs in the window made of Lego. And on the opposite side we have M&M's World candy wall. So I suppose all gifts associated with M&M's. The only thing I don't actually see is any M&M chocolates being sold here, but yeah, mate, it's quite a big place. But it seems to be more clothing and souvenirs than anything. And then we have, I suppose, Leicester Square twinned with different towns there. And there's a nice tea shop there, very big variety of teas. Let's have a look what's over here. Now this not only looks colourful, but you know, it's very interesting that you can get so many varieties of tea. And so let's have a look in the window, which is very nicely decorated, and a great credit. And so you've got all different kinds of tea. I presume all blended teas. There you are. You can have a tea tin for £65, a slightly larger one for £75, and they've probably got all different blended teas inside. And finally, before we go home, we'll get something from Jolibee's and try a taste of the Philippines and do a little taste test when we get in. So we finish our day. We're getting Asia's favourite Jolibee fried chicken, and so now we'll head home. Got the Hippodrome Magic Mike is live, so any women who like muscly men, this is the place to come to with your friends. Leicester Square box office, and then we have some pizzas to take away. And so after a good day walking around, we now head home and we'll go to Leicester Square station. Say hello. Happy Christmas. And then we head to Leicester Square station and we're all done. Now we've got something to eat and heading home. And a bit of a disjointed day today because music's everywhere, and the second music comes they want to take money off you for playing it in the background, so we have to cut. So if there's a lot of silences or if there's strange Christmas music keeps popping up, it's because there's music in the background. But I hope that didn't spoil your enjoyment of the film. And as you can see, just walking around, lots to see, lots to do. It hasn't been a bad day. It's been cold, but no problem. And so head home now with me Jolibee and get my taste of the Philippines, and hope you enjoyed it, and please like and subscribe, and hope to see you back again, and thanks a lot for watching.